Welcome to Monkey See, Monkey Do. My name is Hank Likes, and I'm going to be teaching you all the little ins and outs to lacrosse gear that you might not know about. Today we're going to teach you how to cut down a D-pole. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I ever need to cut down a D-pole? It's perfect. Well, when we cut down a D-pole, especially for the little guys, little youngins like this tall, maybe this tall, guys are learning to play defense for the first time, they can't really handle a 6 foot long pole. Pretend there's a head here, right? So what we need to do is we need to cut that down. So first of all, whenever you're cutting down for a little guy, you're going to measure his height, and whatever the height of him plus the head is, that's where you're going to cut the stick. So I've already gone ahead and pre-measured this stick, and you can see the marks on the pole. Now today we're using a bent shaft, just because if you ever have an old pole or maybe your brother played defense, you can usually cut these things down and they're perfect for youth. So what you'll need to cut this thing down is you're going to need, of course, a D-pole, a handsaw, one from the 1980s would appear, that's all my parents had lying around, some sandpaper, pen if you haven't already marked your stick. So if you look at the shaft, I marked already the height of my player plus the stick head. So if we put this thing lined up right like this, that's going to be the height of my player. Usually like a 5th, 6th grade player, that's going to be about the highest height you're going to get. So once you mark your stick, you're going to take your pole and you're going to get it on the end of a table. I prefer to use the hand saws. You can use mechanical or electrical saws, whatever you want to do, but if you do so, make sure you have parental supervision, or if you are a parent, do whatever you want. I don't know. I prefer the handsaw anyways. So let's take it over to the side of the table and we'll check it out. So as you can see, we've got our 2 marks here on the pole. This is the one I did the first of all, kind of messed it up. Second one's the one we're going to go with. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your saw and you're just going to go right on that spot. And all you're going to do is just saw right through it. So as you can see, hollow stick, super easy to get through. Zoom in on that. Really easy to get through. You just have this last little bit here. Fight through the pain, resume the music. There you go. Let's go back to camera angle 1, please. Camera 1. All right, now we're back. So as you can see, we've got a cut down short pole here. It's a little bit longer. Do I have a shorty around? Yeah, I do. It's a little bit longer than a short stick. So especially whenever you're teaching a new defenseman how to play with the pole, you don't really want to have them to this 6 foot long thing, right? So you want to cut that thing down just a little bit to give them a little bit of extra length and something they can grow into. If we grab our warp here, you can throw that thing right on, right? But wait, didn't we get sandpaper? Yes, we did get sandpaper. So before you do that step, you're going to want to make sure that this is nice and even. If you look right now, super zoom, it's a little uneven, right? If you put this in like it is right now, it can tear up the back of your head. So you're just going to take some sandpaper that you took from your parents' garage. Yeah. And you're just going to give that a little sand down. So usually you don't need to do this too much, just enough to kind of help the edges off and make sure that it's not going to puncture the stick. Because this is plastic and this is metal, right? So that can cut it after a lot of use. Boom. Just like that, a little bit more even. And then you can slide your head right on, give a little tap on the ground. And there you go. You got yourself a cut short pole. So again, this is for someone who's maybe a little younger. Maybe you have a D-pole that's bent. You can use this as a goalie shaft. Or if you've got a youngin that wants to play defense, perfect way to do it. Unfortunately, we cut at the top of the stick because it was bent up there. So what you're going to need to do is mark that little hole in there using our trusty pen once again. Just give it a little dap, dap, dap with the unnamed brand. And you're going to have a little black hole on your shaft. What you're going to do is take a drill right through that. You're going to have a perfect hole for a screw hole as well, because some manufacturers don't match up. Also, we cut from the top, so the screw hole is gone. Anyway, thank you again for stopping by. This was Monkey See, Monkey Do. On today's episode, we showed you how to cut down a D-pole, sand it off a little bit, use your parents' saw from the 1970s, and you should be good to go. Join us next week where we're going to be showing you how to tape a stick a little bit better. I'm going to walk off now. Yeah, no, we can get lunch. No, I don't want to go there.